Hi Aquarius, welcome back for your September 2018 love reading. This is Cuspa Beauty Tarot. Thanks for being here. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I have laid out your 9-card spread, shuffled a lot, laid it out, and I'm going to just jump right into the reading for you. And we will also pull a Journey of Love, Alana Fairchild Oracle card at the end to see if there's any other additional messages for you, Aquarius. So with that, let's just jump right into your past energies coming into September. So that's whatever, recent past to whatever you're experiencing now. Sorry, I just need to clear my screen. So the recent past for you, first of all, the energy from beneath the deck is the Justice card. And your recent past cards are the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So you have two tens, which is pretty pertinent. And I'm wondering, Aquarius, if you recently had either real or imagined ideal of family and abundant situation with your recent love interest. The only reason I say that, or ideal or imagined is because it's next to the Seven of Cups. I'm more likely to think that you had an established relationship with all the promise of a future with somebody, at least in one or both of your minds, something very tangible, something very day to day that was working really well. And yet, something might have come to light that burst your bubble, Aquarius, or caused you to realize that maybe there's a piece of the picture that you hadn't figured out, or maybe was a little bit too idealistic and maybe wasn't completely, real for you, and it wasn't coming to reality for, unfortunately, because actually also to the right of that we have the Ten of Swords. So something had come to a head, maybe something had come to light, and it made you realize that your image of the situation was not all that it was cracked up to be, perhaps, and that you engaged in, you experienced, I should say, a betrayal of some kind, and a very big loss or depression or convolution around a situation where somebody that you really put your trust into didn't return the favor in terms of coming through for you. And beyond that, there might have even been some steps that were malicious or, in a sense, a betrayal or a stabbing of the back. Maybe you thought you were on a certain track with somebody and in fact came to learn that they were doing unjust things, or they were not, returning what you were giving. So in your current energy, Aquarius, some lingering of that betrayal is still being felt by you in the current energy of September, which is the Five of Pentacles, and the feeling of, I'm feeling off track, and maybe you're feeling like you can't, see the light at the end of the tunnel with this particular scenario. The person might be leaving you on open, if you will, or leaving you ghosted a bit in your communication. They could have just dropped off the map. They could be that person that comes in and out. And I say that too because of the Knight of Wands energy being right beneath the Ten of Swords. And on the opposite end of the Hierophant, which is your major energy of structure or marriage or, religion, relationship, things we can believe in, things we supposedly can trust, the salt of the earth, society, others that maybe you're putting down laws, procedures, things that we like to hang our hat on and anchor ourselves to in terms of beliefs and structures. So, you might be hanging on to that for yourself, Aquarius. You might be trying to kind of hold on to what to be true to relationships and structures that you think are going to help you get through this period. And what I think, I'm reading this is that something can be challenging you during the course of you trying to do that. And this is the energy of the Knight of Wands. This could be a new person coming in, With the Judgment card in your near future, it could be that there's the proposition of a second chance for somebody coming in from your past. And you're trying to weigh up if this is something you want to consider. We just actually had a similar energy coming through in the Gemini reading. If you want to check the Gemini reading, if you have any Gemini in your chart or dealing with a Gemini, there's actually at least 2 cards, the Knight of Wands and the Judgment card that showed up there. So Aquarius, for some of you, you might be considering giving this person a second chance. For many of you, it could be a wake-up call, like, the hell no wake-up call. This is not happening again. You've got Justice at the bottom of your deck. So with Justice and the Hierophant, I do think that justice will be served one way or another. If there was a misdeed or a misgiving here, you're looking for what's fair, and what's fair and karmic probably will come to pass. Definitely. So you're going to have to make that decision. If the decision is to consider this again, it looks like you might be taking a very empathic and nurturing and supportive stance with the situation, Aquarius, because I actually see that more like your energy in the Empress. However, she's independent, and she's striking me as very strong here, very strong, independent, and abundant. So it's not like that you're needing anything, but you might be coming from a place of strength, having had a chance to kind of think this through, to make a decision about what's going to work for you, what's going to be fair, what's going to be just and work for you. And it may be that you're dealing with the King of Pentacles, because I just see that the way these are lining up, there's a decent chance, male or female, whether you're male or female reading this, that the person you're dealing with could be the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles could be very concerned about their work, about their own coin, about their abundance, about having some control. Maybe they're a bit more detached than emotional, and that your energy seems to be the one that's a bit more idealistic right now. I mean, that's not typical Aquarius, but that's what I'm reading this as for this month, Aquarius, that you're trying to kind of hold out the glass half full, the positive, the abundant. And maybe you are supporting this King of Pentacles to figure out what really went on, what really is transpiring. And part of you might really want the answer. It looks like part of you wants to kind of hang in there. And I see you on very even footing with this King of Pentacles. The Empress, she really, she rules part of the kingdom. She is a leadership figure. The King of Pentacles is too. You're both very practical, pragmatic, and abundant. And, you're actually coming from a good place to figure out what is the proper answer here. Justice would say that it's a karmic situation that you're being presented with to figure it out. Did it close out with the Ten of Pentacles or the Ten of Swords? No. It didn't close out yet. So it looks like, the karmic piece of it may be coming back around to figure out what is the right answer. It looks like you're very focused on this being the right answer for you, which is a good thing, Aquarius. So, that's a really, really good thing. And just kind of stay focused on that, whatever you need to make that kind of a decision, to stay true to yourself. And, just be aware that this King of Pentacles his gaze is gazing away from the Empress. So just be aware, the Knight comes in and out, the King is gazing away. We've got past energies of the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So this just, to me, a little bit of a cautionary tale for you, Aquarius, this month, to just make sure you're weighing up things and balancing the scales very carefully for you, so that you come out where you want to come out in this scenario. Okay. So with that, I'll just pull a Journey of Love Oracle card. These cards are so beautiful. I love them. And I haven't used them in a while, so I'm happy to use them. See what is up for Aquarius and love for September 2018. What's up, Aquarius? And I'll read it for you verbatim, just so you get the full message. Okay. Sorry, pile got a little messed up here, but I got the Seed of the Heart. Seed of the Heart is your oracle, and it is number 25. So this beautiful picture, let's see. Seed of the heart, just turned to it here. All right, within each one of us is a divine seed of love waiting to blossom into fullness. We don't always know what type of blossom we shall be, however, and sometimes we try to figure it out in advance. The blossoming itself can cause us anxiety, pain, or fear because it is taking us into an unknown, an unexpected direction. We may even fear that the direction we are heading is away from our life path and purpose, as if that were even possible. The seed in the heart arises as guidance when we are unfolding in a new manifestation of the divine light within. It comes as encouragement to trust, to surrender, to allow, and to be as open, unthinking, and ready for the unexpected as possible. A plant just needs the right conditions to grow healthy, and if you ever have been if you ever have seen a blade of grass pushing up through the crack in the pavement, then you'll know that when something is meant to grow to the light, it will do so, even against the most apparently insurmountable odds. This oracle brings you guidance, Aquarius. The right conditions are being brought to you, the most perfect support for your own divine blossoming. Know and trust that the seed in your heart knows how to grow and life supports it. It is also a sign that something in your relationships is sprouting, a new energy. Don't be afraid to try new ways of relating now as your life energy supports it. When sky can imagine, the dark awake. In awe, light pervades and bears the vast tranquil mystery, softly caressing the blue, bold birth. Wow. So what is birthing right now, Aquarius? What is it that you need to maybe cast a new eye to, new light to? You're abundant in this figuring, in this processing, in this analyzing, and it's kind of telling you to surrender, maybe look at the situation with new eyes. Doesn't mean that you have to give a person a whole new chance, though you could, but it might just be asking that you surrender to what love would do, and try to look at things with a fresh new eye. So I'm going to leave you there, Aquarius. I hope that you have great luck in love and life in September 2018. And I look forward to seeing you back again soon. Please like and especially comment. Let me know if any of this resonated. And again, I look forward to seeing you here again soon. Thanks so much.